Property values continue to rise in Nashville as more and more people want to move to this area. And while growth has its benefits, some of you have shared your voice with us concerned high property tax bills will price you out of your home.
And that was the concern our Kim Rafferty heard from just one neighbor this past summer. And when she checked back in with him, she found out the process to appeal what the city says his home is worth could take more than a year to play out.
Gary Hoffman's home isn't new, not like the ones he passes walking his dog Chico.
But everybody knows Chico.
The home his dad built hasn't changed since 1989, but everything else around it has.
No, it's been sold. They're just waiting to tear it down.
Back in August, Gary told me he appealed a new property assessment on his home, one he feared could force him out. I went back to see what happened.
Metro did not change the value one penny. And so it stayed at the $773,400.
Back in 2021, the assessor's office valued Gary's home in the Nations at about $430,000. That's an increase of almost 80% in just 4 years. One thing Gary says he doesn't understand, the section showing the majority of his home's new value listed under improvements, when he says there hasn't been any changes for decades.
Okay, but the big chunk is the house. So if the property hasn't been renovated since 1989, how can they show that much increase?
The Davidson County Assessor's Office says it's received an unprecedented number of appeals, more than 5% of all homes appraised. Gary is now appealing his home's value at the state level. He says he'll keep having to pay the new appraised amount until his scheduled hearing, something that isn't set to take place until 10 months from now, next September.
I don't know where I'm going to be I might sell the house before, I don't know.
In Nashville, Kim Rafferty, News Channel 5.
Thanks, Kim. The property assessor's office added the city does not make money off increased property values. The city's overall tax rate is adjusted down to compensate.